Hi, welcome back. It's Kamau. This is part 4 of the Father's Day special for 2020. If you did not catch the other parts 1, 2, and 3, I urge you to go and look them up. Right, so I'm addressing the fathers. I'm reading from my book, Mother, Mother, and I'm picking out the pieces from that book that relates to fatherhood, manhood, brother stuff. So, talking to the brothers today. Hopefully, you can share this with the men in your life, the fathers, the father figures in your life. Share it with them and let them give me some feedback, because I want to know if what I'm making makes sense to the men that I'm addressing. So these are thoughts coming from the female perspective, and sometimes we think that we understand each other and we might not. So I'd love to get some feedback from the men. Am I touching base with you really? Am I touching something inside you? Am I absolutely wrong to say whatever? Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. What say you? What say you guys? This one is about a very touchy topic, child support. Very touchy topic. I'm on a lot of mom groups on social media. Child support is definitely an issue that comes up a lot. I am so amazed with the number of men who are on child support. I didn't know it was that rampant. But here's my 2 penny worth on the topic. Let me know, guys, how you feel about this. Child support. I really don't like where I see the narrative going as it regards child support in the black community. I detest the idea of black mothers having to take their mates, or more commonly, former mates, to court in order to get financial support for the children that they jointly created. I detest it. It seems to have become the default setting, so much so that the children now have accepted this as a normal part of life. The tension that exists between both parents when the court comes into the equation seems to only make the situation worse, most times. Also, many women use this as a means of getting a livelihood to support their own personal needs. Hair, nails, shoes, booze. While the children still get the dregs, they use their children as ploys, holding them at ransom, sometimes refusing visitation to the men, all the while playing the victim and hosting pity parties. I heard a little girl, hold on, I missed the beat there, let me find where I am. I heard a little black girl on a video the other day, just casually commenting that she would give another child some of her child support money when it comes. If she read something for her and the mother in the background was laughing, right? So I heard this little girl saying, when my child support money comes, that's what she would say, when the money comes, I'll give you some. I mean, it peeves me. No one should have to force you to support your child. The financial support is not all that is required to raise a child. As a people, we need to do better. I have always said, I would never, ever, ever drag a man through the court system to get support for my child. Matter of fact, if I ever once suspect that he's thinking twice about supporting his child, he can keep the change and use it to buy himself some integrity. I wouldn't say a word. Gladly, I have never been put in the position to even consider that. But if I had found myself in the unfortunate position where I was the sole provider for my child, hear me good. I would step up to the plate and handle it alone. No way I'm issuing some deadbeat asshole any papers so he can be forced to man up to his responsibilities. If that's what it takes for him to be a man, he'll never be a man. Straight. And I'm not even saying that women should stop doing it, because sometimes they really have no option. They can't do it alone many times, and they need the help. I'm just saying, I hate the idea, and I would never go that route. So no matter what. I heard some women advising another lady about the ropes of the child support system, telling her, make sure to keep all your receipts as proof of what you are spending. I've also heard men saying this, that they're keeping all their receipts, making notes and keeping track of everything, for diapers, food, clothes, nursery, birthday gifts, everything that they spend on their child. They're keeping the receipts to show in court. Oh, nauseous. This makes me nauseous. Is this where we're at, really? It turns my stomach, it really does. It turns my stomach. I have heard men, I've seen them, men who I know, and they're piling up these tons of receipts, say, you know what? I'm keeping everything I'm spending. If they buy a cake for the child's birthday, they have the receipt because they're anticipating being taken to court, and the women doing the same thing, keeping receipts, anticipating having to take him to court. Oh my God, this turned my stomach. As women, we have to start being more responsible about whom we lie down with, because at the end of the day, we have no one to blame but ourselves, really. You can't lie with a known player and then complain when he won't stop playing, or when he finds a new ball, or when he refuses to pay for the pins he knocked down. You know the shit you were allowing to impregnate you, so stop acting like an ass when he keeps shitting and refusing to support the fruits of his loom. Forgive my language, guys, but this pisses me off. So that's why you hear me cussing. I don't cuss. I will have cuss, but yeah, I cuss. When it's time to cuss, I'll cuss. This pisses me off. This topic pisses me off. That's why you hear all these curse words in here. Okay. So you knew what he was. Stop lying. You knew very well. The court system is an enemy of the black family, has been from day one. Why should it get to the point where the court has to intervene in our family life? They mean us no good. Black men and women, do better. Do better. I'm urging you, please. It's something that I hate the whole topic of. And you can see it. You can see, right? I hate this whole child support thing. And like I said, I know for some women they just don't feel like they have an option right now, because they don't have any other support, really. But I know for me, I'm saying for me, I'm not going that route. To beg a man to support the child that he made. Crazy. So I'm going now to another one. Another piece. And then I think I have two after that. And that will wrap up my Father's Day special. Okay, so this one is entitled Black Men Again. I'm always singing praises to the black man. I adore black men. I adore, worship black men. Okay, so black men again. Kamau again, talking about black men again. Black men have their moments, and I love every moment of black men. Have you seen a brother in all his strength, strutting like only he can? Black swag, flexing that melanin like it's nobody's business. Oh my God. And it is nobody's business, just me and that God I'm looking at. Have you seen a brother lying on a bed, dreaming? Have you heard a brother talk when he's got something real to talk about? Something other than pussy and booty and bling? Have you seen those eyes, wide with ambition? Have you seen him smile, knowing what he's up to, knowing he can and will rebuild the empires they snatched from him? Have you seen him? Have you seen him fight for the right to be in his child's life? Have you heard him explain why that boy needs him there? Have you seen the way he looks at any man who looks at his daughters? Have you seen a brother so soft and vulnerable you could squash him, but he knows you won't, and you know you wouldn't dare? Have you played with a black man? Have you teased him, run from him, looking back, giggling? Have you pinched him just to hear him moan? Our brothers are precious, they are sacred. Oh my, they have their moments. That's a beautiful piece. Oh my, I love black men. I love black men, and I'm always telling my brothers, you are loved, you are special, you are sacred, you mean a lot to us. Alright, so I have 2 more pieces to read. 297. Scrolling down. Again, this is from my book, Mother. So this one is a short piece. It's entitled Men Needed. It takes men to raise men. These men need not be biological fathers. These men need not be residents of the household. These men need not be very much older or more educated or wealthier. These men just need to care and to be good examples. Examples of integrity, discipline, and ambition. I have seen the positive impact that good male role models have had on my sons, not just in their father, but in other men who interact with them in their leadership roles, such as their karate instructors, even men whom they have only heard on audio giving speeches, even men whom they only read about in books. A strong, firm voice that corrects, that commands respect and accountability. Strong, firm hands that point and guide and deliver. Men are needed for the raising of men. And it's, it reflects back to what I said about the women who want to take praise on Father's Day. I have an issue with that. Don't allow the dads to get their praise, right? Allow the dads to get their moment. And the last piece, this last piece is about my dad, who wasn't really a dad to me. Not really. He was there, he came home every day, and it's a short piece too. So this one is entitled My Father. Whenever I see a Scotch bonnet pepper, my father loved pepper. He would take a whole pepper and just bite it, and that's how he would eat like 2 or 3 whole peppers with his dinner. Whenever I see a Scotch bonnet pepper, I remember my father. Scotch bonnet is arguably the hottest pepper on earth. Well, at least it must be in the top 3. People used to say, whoever drinks a lot of rum eats a lot of pepper. I don't know why. Maybe the rum numbed the taste buds and only pepper could revive them. There was a big Scotch bonnet pepper tree growing just outside the door. I'm almost sure my father planted it. The tree bore profusely with bright, bulbous yellow or orange peppers. My father would pick one or two just before his meal, and he would bite off chunks of them with each mouthful, seeds and all, without even as much as a flinch. I watched in awe. Since my favorite words to him before he started his dinner were, "Remember to leave some for me," I was always lurking close by, waiting for him to call me for the leftovers. So I watched as he gobbled down the Scotch bonnet peppers, and to this day, whenever I see one, I see him. That's how I'm wrapping up the Father's Day special. My father, the closest moments I had with my father was when he would come home in the evenings. I would always lay wait him to give me the leftovers from his dinner. I remember I was the one, that was like my thing, our thing. So he would always leave some food in the plate because he would come home maybe 8, 9, 10, whatever. And I would set up for him, and while he was eating, and I would peep in and say, remember me. And he would say, yeah, I remember. That's the closest thing we had. Other than that, we weren't very close at all. So that's the last piece I'm reading from the book. I hope you have enjoyed all these selections, these Father's Day selections. Please let me know in the comments how you feel about my thoughts. I love feedback. I love to know what you're thinking. This is what this is all about. If you weren't there watching my video, I don't know what sense on earth this would make. No sense at all, right? Give me your feedback. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have not watched the other 3 parts to this series, please go and watch parts 1, 2, and 3. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you next time. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your Father's Day to the dads and the father figures. Have a wonderful day, and take care of yourselves.